So, what are these German ideals and how do they come about? Well, one of the kind of foundational events that occurred in German life was the Franco-Prussian War. Now, this is an important war for a couple of reasons. First of all, France was seen as the hegemonic, i.e. the biggest and most powerful nation in continental Europe. And Prussia had kind of been growing in strength but hadn't yet tested it. And Prussia smashed them. Only took a couple of months to defeat them, and they really did show them a good shellacking. So, why is this important? Well, if we actually look at the ideals that Prussia has and the ideals that France has, when they came up against each other in war, well, as you can obviously imagine, if your country's ideals won out, then you start to imagine your ideals are the reason why you won the war. Perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's actually have a quick look at what these ideals are. Now remember, when I'm talking about ideals, I'm not saying every single German person thought this. These are most certainly generalizations, but there has to be generalizations if we're doing a national study. What were some of the ideals of Prussia? Well, as you can see from this large bearded gentleman over here, hello, Prussians were quite militaristic. They felt that might was right. Might could be used to solve many, many problems, as Otto was talking about with the blood and iron speech. They also had an authoritarian streak. In other words, you did as you were told. They liked strong leaders, and they felt if you have a strong leader who knows what he's doing and everyone follows and does what they say, well, then you'll be better off than wishy-washy democracy or something like that. So you have this strong, centralized state, this authoritarianism. It's a Protestant country, and the Protestant work ethic, which is an idea of don't waste money, you work really hard, you save your money, you don't go and enjoy yourself too much with alcohol and various other delicacies. You're here to work and to work hard. So the Protestant work ethic, militarism, strong family ties, everyone is taught to do as they're told. Work hard and everything will be alright. Now, France. Well, the Frenchies couldn't get too different to this. A country that had gone through a revolution and the Napoleonic Wars. They believed in things such as individualism, secularism, the idea that the state and the church should be separate and the church shouldn't have a lot to do with the state. They believed in the revolutionary spirit, the idea that individuals should be able to seize their own destiny and have new ideas and exciting stuff like that. Liberty, or individual liberty, was really at the height of what France believed. And as you can see, if these two countries came together in a war, let's have a little war now. Yeah, right. Anyway, if these two countries came together in a war, it's quite easy to see how their ideals, their nationalistic kind of fervour and what they believe, or how they believe things should be done, can be seen as opposite to each other, therefore against each other. Whoever wins the war can clearly say their ideals are the right ideals. This wishy-washy, liberty, democratic country over here was smashed by the strong authoritarian state, centralized, monarchy, do as you're told, militaristic Prussia.